Igbo controversy, Igbo saga that's going on in Accra. Ghanaian youth protesting in Accra. I don't know when it happened, whether it was new or whether it was just an old video. But our stand here in Kumasi, Ashanti region, is that we owe our allegiance to the Otufo Osetutu II, the Ashanti Hine. Igbos don't have king in Ashanti region here, and we don't recognize anybody as the king of Igbos in Ashanti region. In any part of the world, there must be Igbo community as a kingship of Igbo. In Ghana here, we are not part of it because we have our king in Ashanti region. That is Otufo Osetutu II. Okay. And we are making everything possibly best not to allow this protest or this any of these things come to Ashanti region here. So it's my advice to Ghanaian youth, you have to think before you act.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Epic. It was Igbo for Omo community leader Owo Kumase Abba out to say that there is no such things in Kumase, but a whole lot of things are in this video that I want you to also watch to the end. And let's go straight. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video.
I don't know if you heard of the news making rounds on the media.
Well, I had it, but I can only be very, very blunt and very clear.
Okay.
I want to tell you the stance of Ashanti region here. I'm happy you see it in Accra. Over the social media, today I watched the photos or the video of Ghanaian youths protesting in Accra. I don't know when it happened, whether it was new or whether it was just an old video. But our stand here in Kumasi, Ashanti region, is that we owe our allegiance to the Otufo Osetutu II, the Ashanti Hine. Igbos don't have king in Ashanti region here, and we don't recognize anybody as the king of Igbos in Ashanti region. This thing started since 2012, and we have been working tirelessly, doing everything within our limit to make sure that our people do not fall under or within the tussle of this chieftaincy title, chieftaincy tussle in Ashanti region here. So we bring our people under checkmate. We checkmate them. Traditionally, we do not have anybody who is the king of Igbos. And we do not recognize anybody in Ashanti region as the king of Igbos here. So what we have is the Otufo Ashanti. That is the Otufo Osetutu II. He is our king, and we owe allegiance to him. So this is our stand. And I want you to also understand that in Igbo traditional setup, we have what we call the Ohaneze. That is the apex socio-cultural Igbo institution in southeastern part of Nigeria, which form the Igbo states. They bear this Diaspora kingship. Diaspora kingship.
When was that?
That was last year, 2024. They had a meeting in the Imo State, signed by one of the kings in Imo, on behalf of all the Igbo kings, that they do not recognize this Diaspora kingship. So there we stand. So whatever is happening in Accra, whatever is happening in other region, they do so on their own volition. But we want to protect our region here. So want everybody at least to come together under the umbrella we set up to maintain peace and order in Ashanti region. That's where we stand. It is our own stand in Ashanti region. So that's all I can say about this tussle now, this Igbo controversy, Igbo saga that's going on in Accra. So thank you.
Chief, let me ask this. If, just like you said, the apex of Igbo traditional settings in southeastern Nigeria has birthed these kinship in the diaspora, why then would someone wake up someday and say that he is a king of the community, that's the Igbo community, while he knows very well that your leaders, I mean in your mother country, has birthed stuff?
Well, my desire is not another man's desire. My desire in Ghana here is to bow down, be humble, do my business and live. When I grow old, I live. You understand me? So I cannot say mention of any other person's desire. So what I have in mind might not be what you have in mind. So your mind might be to broaden your horizon. You see, to be king or to be a subject. But I think maybe a group of people or a group of individuals may like to come together owe their allegiance to a particular person. You see? So whatever you call that, whether it is king or whether it is the president or whether it is mayor or something like that, it is for you people, not for us, not for people who do not believe in such. So I don't think individual desires are same.
But is that not disrespectful to the apex body of chieftaincy with respect to the Igbo tribe? Because the apex has bird stars like that, and we are seeing it happen. Is that not disrespectful?
Well, it depends on the enforcement of such. They have made the rules. They have made the pronouncement. It depends on them. It's incumbent upon them to enforce the rules they make. And whether such reports comes before them. So what is happening in Accra, if it comes before them, they reserve the right to treat it or not to treat it. But as I am talking now, I'm concerned about the Ashanti region. The Ashanti region. And we are making everything possibly best not to allow this protest or this any of these things come to Ashanti region here. So that's why we are making this video. You see? Yes.
But do you by chance know the Igbo king in quote in question that we are talking about? Since you are all from the same tribe, do you by chance know him?
Oh, why not?
Okay.
Why not? This is the first time we have heard about him. I can't deny knowing him.
Okay.
You see, we have known him for long.
Oh, okay.
Only that we took the stance here that we are not going to have any Igwe or any Eze or any king. What we have here is community leaders. I am the president of Igbo community. Yes. We have other elders. We have other philanthropists.
Okay.
You see, but they function as our patrons. They function as our fathers. So we go to them when we need advice. They finance us sometimes. Okay. You see, all these things are just to bring our people under one umbrella to checkmate our excesses.
Have you met this Igbo king we are talking about in person?
No, I've not met him in person.
But have you tried reaching out to him since this issue came out?
No, no, because I don't have any issue with it. I don't have. That's when something is not bothering you in mind, then you may not proceed to.
But in the long run, people just like he's also an Igbo, so it affects your tribe in general. Don't you think your advice one way or the other could have helped in bringing this issue to you?
No, I was even surprised when I saw the video of these protests in Accra.
Okay.
You see, and our occupation now in our mind is not to let this protest escalate to other parts of other regions. You see?
Okay.
So my advice is maybe for Ghanaian youth, at least, or the government to wade into this problem. You see? To quell the crisis so that it will not escalate to other regions. You see? You know, like I told you, news fly more than air. It is happening in Accra. It doesn't mean that Ashanti youths have not heard about it. You see? But I think at least sometimes you will hear a news and you like to meditate over it. So our prayer and advice is for this thing not to go to other regions. You see, if it escalates to other regions, I think it will be much problem for us.
You are the leader of Igbos in Ashanti region. I'm very sure you do communicate with members of the Igbo community here in Kumasi and Ashanti region at large. What are your people saying with respect to the recent development in Accra? What are they saying? Have you interacted with your people, and what do they have to say about this emerging issue?
Well, we have our own social platforms.
Okay.
A lot of things have been said there, but I just told them to remain calm. I am the president of the Igbo community.
Okay.
You see, I have to issue a communique to them. The communique is for them to remain calm, that we are taking the situation under control. I have to go to the press to tell them of our stand.
Okay.
You see, of our resolve in Ashanti region here, that we are not part of any kinship system or something like that. And they are not aware of anybody.
Okay.
You see, as our Igbo king in Ashanti region.
Leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. As you heard, the community leader of Igbo in Kumasi said there is no such thing like Igbo king in Kumasi, Igbo king in Ghana, but they have communities. That is what he made it. Leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video and what he said. Like and share.